Hi, this is 5 Minutes of Torah with the BI Rabbi. I'm Rabbi Adam Stein. I'd like to talk about my sweater. Here we go. Nice, big, soft, too loose, maybe falling apart a little bit. The little thing that's supposed to be attached to the zipper disappeared a couple years ago. But it's a comfortable sweater I've had for a long time. Someone named Ann Donahue wrote an article in the Globe and Mail a couple years ago, and I kept it even for since around October 2019, I think, several months before this whole pandemic started. And she wrote about sweaters. She wrote in defense of the sweater. Her whole article is an ode to the sweater, and she starts out talking about Courtney Love. Courtney Love was, is a rocker, a musician. She was married to Kurt Cobain, who was of the lead singer of Nirvana in the 90s in Seattle. And she was on stage once, and she was railing against summer. She just really hated summer, I guess. And she ended her rant by saying, "Put on a sweater." Maybe she loves sweaters. Maybe she loves winter and being cozy in a sweater. And Ann Donahue, who writes this article, really continues this, as I said, this ode to the sweater, to the comfort and the coziness, the comfiness of the sweater. Maybe it makes us feel at home, like we belong somewhere, like we're needed, like we have some empathy. In the Torah portion this week, there's a character who, he doesn't get such a great reputation throughout some of the stories in the book of Genesis. Is the nephew of Avraham. His name is Lot, or in Hebrew, or Lot in English. He does some not so great things, but he does some okay things as well. He is quite hospitable to those angels who come to Sodom and Gomorrah. But I want to focus on the time when the angels are trying to save him. They say they grab him and they say, "Come on, you gotta get out of here," because Sodom and Gomorrah are about to get destroyed. And Lot, he believes them, so he grabs his wife and his daughters and his sons-in-law. He's pulling on the hands of his sons-in-law. He says, "We got to get out of here. This place is going to be destroyed." But they look at him like someone who jests, like someone who's joking. And so then it seems like he might be arguing with them all night, because the next sentence, verse 15, says, "As dawn breaks, the angels grab Lot by the hand and drag him out of the city along with his wife and his daughters. And they leave, and they're running away. And they say, 'Flee, flee, get out of here. You got to go as far as you can.' And he says, No, I can't. And they say, 'You have to get out of here before we do the thing.' They want Lot to get to safety with his family before they actually start the fire and brimstone coming down. So he says, I can't flee far away. Why don't I just go over to that little town over there? It's so little. It's called Mitzar, or it later gets its name Mitzar, from the meaning just a little place. I think maybe Lot, he's having a tough time leaving Sodom and Gomorrah. Even though they're such terrible towns that God decides they deserve to be destroyed, he had made his home there. He had found peace there, at least for himself in some way. He had developed some sense of comfort and comfiness and coziness, like a sweater, in Sodom and Gomorrah, the most famous bad places in the world throughout history because of the Bible. So he says, "Can I just stay in this place, this little place that's nearby?" We all know what happens to Lot's wife. She turns around and turns into a pillar of salt. Lot continues on, and he has another family and descendants. But he just needed to go to that place nearby. He wasn't quite ready to go so far away yet. Maybe he wasn't ready to leave that comfy sweater. Ann Donahue, in her article, she also talks about Mr. Rogers. He made the sweater so famous, the zip-up cardigan sweater, by taking off his work clothes and zipping up that sweater every day on his show. The Presbyterian minister from Pittsburgh, Mr. Rogers, would tell us, with that symbolism, that it's all going to be okay. I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom from a nice setting here, Van Dusen. Haven't been here in a while. Wanted to show you a nice setting behind me. Hope you all have a good Shabbat and a good weekend. Shabbat Shalom.